everybody. Today I'm trying to take video on my iPad because I want to show you a game that I have been playing and really enjoying for the past couple of months. This is called Disney Collect by Topps. Let's open it up. This is a digital collectible card game. So just like you used to possibly collect cards like baseball cards and whatnot back in the day, this is a way to collect Disney cards digitally. I've only been playing this game since March 2020, so just for a couple of months now, but I think it started back in November of 2019, so I have certainly missed out on a couple months of cards. So this is our home screen. It shows us our username, how much in-game currency we have, daily rewards we can collect, different activities we can do, cards we've recently collected, featured deals or card sets, and then there's also at the bottom a section of what's new, which is like information from the game developers. So the point of this game is to collect as many of these digital Disney cards as you would like. Some people are completionists. They want to collect every single card ever in the game, and it is possible. I think it's incredibly hard though, but it is possible. And then other people like me don't want to collect every single card in the game. We just want to collect the cards that we really like. If you see on the top, I currently have 145,000 coins. I have gotten all those coins free just from playing the game. I have never spent any real money to play this game. If you'd like to spend real money playing this game though, I can show you one of the deals that's offered. So for example, you can spend $5 and get diamonds. Diamonds are another form of currency besides just the free in-game coins. And if you buy diamonds, you also get VIP points. And I don't have the whole scoop on VIP points because I've never spent money. I've never bought diamonds. I've never had any VIP points. So under daily rewards, Magical Gift is a way you can claim free cards, and I have some waiting for me. The game just gives you a couple of free cards every few hours. And the game also gives you some free coins. You also get free coins and cards in the arcade. This is called the Wishcaster. And it replenishes your lives. You can have a max of 3 wishes at a time. So I'll do one because I've got one right now. Okay, so that was a free card that I just got. We'll also open the Magical Gift so that you can see how that works when the game gives you a couple of free cards. So I got 5 free cards, and that's standard. You always get 5 cards. Just like the coins, the magical gifts, aka the free cards and the free coins, all have timers on them, so you just have to wait in between collecting more. There are also different missions that you can do for coins, or sometimes even little avatars. I have Minnie Mouse there, as you can see her on the top left of the screen. That's my chosen avatar. There's also a trade feature, which I'll get to, and there's a workshop where you can use certain number of cards. Usually it's 2. It's different for this top section here where you see all the craft for coins. That's a little bit different and special going on right now. But normally when you're crafting for base cards, you just use 2 cards and then craft them into 1 card of the next tier up. So let's look at the cards real quick. The little Mickey head down at the very bottom of the screen is like a good home menu button. So I'll take you to my collection to show you what these digital Disney cards look like. So there are several tiers of cards. They range from rare, which is obviously the most rare and most valuable cards, and typically the hardest to get. Let's move our slider. I'll show you. It goes all the way down to tier 1, base tier 1, which are technically the least valuable and basically the easiest to accumulate cards. So there's tier 1 at the very bottom, and then it goes to tier 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have some craftable cards, which you actually do craft into other cards, but I have wanted to collect some of those also, so I have been. Then there are common cards, uncommon cards, and rare. So once you get into the common, uncommon, and rare, they're quite a bit more valuable than those base cards, and certainly more valuable than the craftables. So these are what people trade for a lot: common, uncommon, and rare. So I'll just scroll through to show you what some of the common cards look like. We've got Cinderella, we've got villains, we've got Genie, we have Goofy and Donald, Lady and the Tramp, Mulan, Tinkerbell. I have some Onward, some Pinocchio, some Pocahontas. There's Mickey and Friends again. This is one of my favorites, is this particular Minnie Mouse card. I think she's very cute, and I think the card in general is very cute. Also, for this set, they had some cards with Morty and Ferdy, and oh my goodness, it's like baby Mickey Mouses. They're so cute. Or would it be Mickey Mice? Anyway, they're adorable. There's Monsters U. Some really fun Mickey Mouse cards here. Those are fairly new, and they've got a little movement to them, which is so cool. Some cards do, a lot of cards do not. I'll try and remember to come back to that. Let's see, I've got some Incredibles, some Lion King. I've got Tiana and Ray, one of my favorite characters. So yeah, so as you can see, when you're in your collection, when you're on these collection screens looking at your own collection of cards, all you have to do is tap on a card and it enlarges it for you so you can get a better look at it. It also shows you how many you own, a global count of the card. I don't know why this one doesn't have a global count to show you how many are out there. And then it's rarity. You can also make this like one of your favorite cards and put it on like a wish list, or like on your profile. That gets a little confusing, but you can indicate that this is one of your favorite cards. And then you can also lock the card if you want, which means you can't trade it away accidentally and no one can ask for it from you. So I like to keep some cards locked, ones that I especially like very much and definitely don't plan to get rid of out of my collection. Then I will lock those. But in general, I have most of them unlocked. There are more little icons and features down at the bottom. I'll show you one. The little eye in the circle shows you information about the card, like the search term, what part of the set it's from, collection score, how much it's worth. Because it's a common card, it is worth 1 point. It tells you if they're still for sale or not in the store. It's not for sale. I don't know why it says it is, but it definitely is not. So there's more, little things there at the bottom. But again, I'm just trying to give more of an overview, so I won't get into all of that. But that's what a card looks like. So that's the front of it, and that's the back of it. And all the different sets of cards have a different background to them. So I just want to show, oops, who did I click? Okay, well, there's Cruella. She's one of our Topps classic cards. And here's the back of our card. So many of these cards are cute, and this particular set I've been really liking because they have Sword in the Stone characters. There's Madame Mim. They've had Aristocats characters. I'm very happy with this particular set that you see on the screen right now. That's the Topps Classic Series 2, and I know that just because I've been playing. I have Toy Story cards, Up cards. These I think are particularly cool looking. Look at that Hades card. These are from Electrified Evil. I never remember if it's Electric Evil or Electrified. It's Electrified Evil. This is a really cool set of villains. So I definitely had to get those. Okay, so that's it for all my common cards. Let's look at some of the uncommon. And I'm doing this just to give you an idea of really what a lot of cards look like, so that maybe that would be help you decide if you'd like to play. You could see that, oh, you think some of these are really cool looking or really pretty, or you like the artwork on them. Maybe this would be something fun that you would like to try. Or on the other hand, maybe you'd get a good look at these cards and be like, oh yeah, this definitely isn't for me. I'm not really interested. I don't really like any of the style of that. So, not really your thing. And that is fine too. So here's some color splash cards, and they have really cute designs overall. I think they're nice looking cards. But my favorite, one of my very favorite Disney characters is Marie. So my favorite cards from these sets, there's 2 now, are Marie. So I've got Marie there. And Marie's right here also. So cute. The game also has daily cards. So a new daily card comes out every single day, basically. So let's look at one from, I don't even know when it's from, February 26th. So this very cute Beauty and the Beast card, National Tell a Fairy Tale Day, was from February 26th, and so any daily card is only available for 24 hours. Then it leaves the shop and you can't get it except through trading. They have Frozen cards. They have these illustrated adventures from Cinderella, which are also some of my favorites. They also have them for The Little Mermaid and for Rapunzel. Those are a lot harder to find. I've managed to get some of The Little Mermaid, but they're incredibly hard to find. And there's some for Tangled. And we'll keep scrolling. Just trying to, again, show you in a way like as many cards as I can. These are ones that I have. Again, these are just ones in my collection. So I'm not spoiling every single card for you in the game. There are plenty that I don't have, even though it looks like I have a lot. And in a way, I really do. There are so many cards that I do not have. Muppets, also some of my favorite cards in the whole game are the Muppets cards. They've got Wind in the Willow currently out that you can buy if you're a Toad of Toad Hall fan. Toy Story, Villains, and some more seasonal holidays. So there's like Christmas cards. The only hitch with some of these is that they're turned like the wrong way, basically. So the design and the artwork are very cute, but unless you turn your screen, it's like crooked, you know. So that's kind of a little bit of a downside. There's also Winnie the Pooh cards. Okay, then our last tier of cards is rare. And again, there are so many cards I do not have. Okay, so I'll scroll a little bit more through the rares just to show you. There's a nice variety of cards, of course. Oops, who did I click? I do that. I'm telling you, I do that all the time. Nightmare Before Christmas. Awesome. Some of my favorite cards, if you'll notice, they're definitely locked. I'm not trading those away. Okay, so a lot of the cards, like some that I've shown you so far, I'll just pick another random one, are static. Like they have no movement, no motion to them, and that's perfectly fine. That's most cards. There are also motion and tilt cards. So let me show you a motion card. And it's like that one Mickey Mouse card that I think I showed where it just moves on its own. So as soon as you open a motion card to look at it, the movement starts on its own, as you can see for this bell card here. They also have tilt cards, and I will show you a tilt card. So when you open and blow up the card, nothing's happening. It looks like a normal static card with no movement. But if you actually physically tilt your iPad, you can see the tilt effect. Now, the only way to see that effect for either the motion or the tilt is to drill in like I did to blow up the card so you can see it just one card at a time. You can't see it on this big overview screen of your whole collection. So I do like the tilt and motion features. I think they're a nice added fun element to the cards. However, most of the time I'm not drilling in like this, to see every single individual card so then I'm missing the effects, like this tilt effect is great, but unless I come to this screen specifically, I'm not going to see it. So as I'm scrolling through, just my cards normally, just scrolling around, I can't see any of those effects. So how do you collect cards? How do you get the cards? Well, you spend in-game currency. And again, that can be free with the coins that they give you in the game, or you can spend money and get diamonds, which also are in-game currency. So let's go to the store. So one way that is not clear that you can go to the store is if under the featured section you hit go to, or you can come down to the Mickey head at the bottom and then press store. So this shows you all the special diamond deals that are available, which cost money. And then it also shows you the different stores, they call it. So the designs of the cards are in different sets, like different themes. And what you want to do is buy a pack of cards with your in-game currency and hope that in the packs that you buy, you receive the cards in the set that you want to collect. But the packs come with a lot of filler cards, and you are certainly not guaranteed to get the cards in that specific set that you want. It's all a game of chance. These are all sets that you can buy right now. We have Lady and the Tramp there towards the top, Electrified Evil, Mickey and Pals. And then we have new tilt cards, Winnie the Pooh, Daily, Celebrate Today. Those are our daily cards. We have tilt cards, Father's Day, Phineas and Ferb, Artemis Fowl, and on and on. You can see all these sets that we have right now. The sets come and go from the store, so they are not always around. These are not permanent. Some sets are around for 24 hours, like some specific cards and sets. Usually for 24 hours, it's only one card that's available in the set. Other sets are around for a week, or maybe 2 weeks or a month or even more than that. It just totally depends. But you can see if you just click on the set in the store, it'll give you all the information. So for example, here's Toy Story 3's 10th anniversary. This one's been out for a couple of days now, but it expires in 7 days and 22 hours. So we've obviously had over a week with this set. And then it shows you about how much the cards cost, the packs cost, 2,000 coins or 25,000 coins, and what you get for that amount of coins, like what are your odds. And it also shows you your options for the cost in diamonds. And view set progress, if we click that and we drill in, this is a way that you can look through to see the award for the set if you collect the whole set. And this is how you would look at every single individual card in this set to maybe get a better idea if you like them and if you want to collect them. Again, completionists are going to want to collect all the cards no matter what. But some people, you don't have the coins or the diamonds to do that. So it's a good idea to look at the cards closely to see if you like them enough to spend your coins or diamonds on them. So again, you are buying a pack of cards in the hopes that one of the cards in the sets is in that pack. So you're going to end up with a lot of lower base tier kind of filler cards, and you're not always going to get a card from the set that you're looking for. It is a lot of a chance here. So let's take a look at this screen. For example, a standard pack that costs 2,000 coins, you're going to get 3 cards per pack, and here are your odds. 1 out of 15 packs are your odds that you're going to collect one of the cards that we looked at there in view set progress. If you're willing to spend 25,000 coins, then you're going to collect 4 cards in the pack, and you are guaranteed to get a card in this set. So that's just kind of a call you've got to make. If you want to spend 25,000 coins all at once, you'll for sure get a card. So for this set, our diamond options, which you spend real money on, are you can spend 95 diamonds to get 5 cards, one of which is a guaranteed card from this set. Or you can spend 250 diamonds, and then you get 7 cards and 3 guaranteed cards from the set. So it just totally depends on you and how much, if any, real money you're willing to spend on this game. Now, when they say these guaranteed cards, like the 3, 1, and 1 guaranteed card, you can get repeats. So it's not guaranteeing that you're going to get every card, just one card that you don't already have, and make it collecting that whole set easier necessarily that way. So you might get several repeats, and in that case, then you're going to have to trade other players to collect the cards that you don't have. You want to swap away the cards you have extras of and trade them for cards that you need. So yeah, there's all different kinds of sets. They're always coming and going constantly. So if you like something, you really got to spend your coins on it and get it quickly or within the time frame that the set of cards is in the store and available to you. Otherwise, if there are things you don't like, then don't really waste your money on them. Don't waste your coins and diamonds, which is the attitude I take. Since I don't love everything, I don't even bother collecting everything. I do want to purchase 1 pack of cards so that you can see how that looks. So I have not yet bought any of these enchanted transformations. This is brand new out today. So let's just buy a pack or 2 together. So my options for purchase are 2,000 coins. My odds are 1 in 20 of getting one of the transformation cards, which I know just from playing so long that those are rare. 3 cards per pack. And of course, I don't have any diamonds, but our options for diamonds would have been to spend either 300 or 1,000. But that gives you 1 guaranteed card, and then 4. Ooh, if you spend 1,000 diamonds, it says full series guaranteed. Ooh boy. Okay, well, maybe another time. But yeah, right now I'm just not willing to spend any money. So let's open a pack of this enchanted transformation set. But first, let me show you what the whole set looks like. So this is brand new. Our award would be Simba. I don't know if they'll even let us see it any closer. Yes, they will. Okay, so there's the Simba award if we collect all 4. And here are the 4 that are in this set. Kenai, who is that? Okay, not super familiar with that character, but there's Perry, there's Donald, and there's Todd. Because I'm looking at them in the store and they're not part of my collection, no, you can't see it right now, but I am tilting my iPad. It does not do the tilt effect. So the tilt and motion effects do not take place for you to see them. Like, they don't happen until you own the card and it's in your collection, which kind of stinks because in a way it's like, then you don't really know what you're getting. It's a little bit of a surprise. And personally, I don't need that kind of a surprise. I would just rather see it. Okay, so let's go back to the store and let's try. Let's purchase a pack together. Here we go, 2,000 coins. Judy Hopps, Barley Lightfoot, and Pluto. So no, I did not get any of the characters. Let's try one more time just so you can see it again. Tamatoa, Scuttle, and Yokai. Okay, so again, that was just how it goes. It goes really fast. You can spend a lot of coins very quickly in this game. So I opened 2 packs, hoping for a chance, a 1 in 20 chance of getting any of the cards in this set, even though there's only 4. And I did not get any, but that's, you know, typical because look at our odds, 1 out of 20. Okay, so let's talk about trading. Let's go into trading here. Because I haven't played this game, I'm going to hold on this screen for a minute before I show you the feed because I'm a little bit worried about showing other people's usernames for a long time. So I'm just going to sit on this, on this boring screen. Or wait, here, we'll look at my trade list. If you do not have currently, whether you're a new or more seasoned player, if you do not currently have all the cards that you would like in your collection, and you're not able to buy them off of eBay because apparently people sell cards from this game on eBay, which again, I've never spent any real money, so I have not purchased any that way. But, you know, if you don't have the cards you want, if you're not able to find and purchase the cards you want that way through eBay, then your option is to trade. So you can hope and work on trades with other players, see what you can negotiate, and, you know, you put out there on the trade feed, which I'll show you, you say what you're looking for or what you're hoping to trade away, like what you want to get, what you're willing to trade. You can be as kind of general, as specific as you'd like, and hope that other players are willing to trade with you. So you can make a wish list, and this is something that other players can see, a wish list and a trade list. It only holds, you know, can only show 10 cards at a time. So this isn't something I put a whole lot of time into. I just put cards on my wish list that would tell other people what I'm looking for if they were willing to trade that to me. So for example, I'm looking for these Little Mermaid cards. I'm also looking for some Beauty and the Beast cards of this particular set. And here's some more Beauty and the Beast cards. So, you know, they can just kind of get an overview of what I'm looking for, cards and sets here on this screen. And they would see it on my profile, though. This is where I see it on my trade list. But if they were going to find this, they would find it on my profile. Anyway, you can also make a trade list, which says, and lets other players know what cards you want to get rid of or are willing to trade away. I don't even bother putting cards on there because, again, it can only show them 10 at a time. And there are a ton of cards I'm really willing to get rid of. So if you want to trade with other players, you know, you have a trade list tab, but then you also have a main trade tab, which we're on. I have no trades pending, but that's what it shows you. You can also look at cards that, trades, that have been accepted, and then trades that have been declined or voided, they're considered inactive. So anyway, you can see all the trades that were coming and going. You're able to see all that information. It doesn't just disappear, which is really nice. Otherwise, you press feed, the feed tab. This is the trade feed, aka the greed feed, because people get a little crazy in this game sometimes. They want a whole lot of cards in return for not very much. They have all kinds of rules, all kinds of, you know, little parameters you have to follow to trade with them. Honestly, it gets a little silly, but on the other hand, you can have such good luck and such good interactions with people on the trade feed that this is a main huge part of the game. It's a big component. So while it's got a little bit of downside to it for sure, it's just so important to the game that you trade for cards that you've got to do it, and it really can be a lot of fun. So they just start at the top with the most recent, and you can always pull down to refresh, but these are posts that other players are posting saying what they want to trade for. So you can scroll through and, you know, and it's a lot, and you can refresh it and there'll be a new post like every few seconds. It's really hopping here on the trade feed. It's always busy. So you can just scroll and scroll and scroll and see who wants to trade for what. These are people, again, that you can send trades to. So if you want someone to send you trades, you would have to press trade post and then enter a little message here and post it and hope that someone sends you trades. This is a really fun feature of the game. It just gets a little crazy, a little hectic. And also it can take up so much time. Like, I don't even realize sometimes how much time I'm spending scrolling through the trade feed and trying to trade with people. It is like a time vortex. Like, it just, like, you're sitting there like, okay, I'll just trade for a couple of minutes, and half an hour later you're like, what? I just like blinked and I started trading 2 minutes ago and I'm still sitting here trading. How did half an hour go by? So yeah, that can happen. But as you can see, tons of users on the trade feed, tons of options for trading, tons of different things people are looking for, and on and on. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up soon. I just want to show you my profile as like for the last part. So you come up with the username. I regret using my first name in my username now. I would have liked something that wasn't so identifying, but I just wasn't thinking at the time. Yeah, so there it is. Okay, Lauren, that's me. And then you can see how many coins you have, how many diamonds, and your collection score. So that is the value of all the cards in your collection currently. That's what that means. How many other players follow me, how many other players I'm following. It also shows cards that you pick in the middle, cards that are like some of your favorites that, you know, like you star and made your favorites. So that is, those are 5 of my favorite cards. At the bottom part of the screen, again, diamonds, coins, and score, but like all fully like written out. Instead of like 5.9 thousand for my score at the top, it shows how it's 5,982.62. And then it also shows how many cards you own, 10,773 for me, and my trade rating, which is 4 stars out of 5 out of 1,002 trades. And my score, my trade score, my trade rating fell so fast when I started trading because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. So how anybody possibly keeps 5 stars, honestly, this is how I think they keep 5 stars, is because they never send any trades. They never offer any trades to anyone. They only receive trades. So nobody gets a chance to score them negatively at all. So my 4 stars is simply from trading and trying to trade a lot, like 1,000 times. Obviously, that's a lot. And just being clueless at the beginning and not knowing that I was offering bad trades. It was just like my mistake. Like I didn't know, but now I've learned. And so my score stopped falling because I got a better understanding of what cards are worth and I don't offer silly trades anymore. Okay, so we're back to the home screen. Hopefully this video gave you a decent overview of the game and didn't end up being too long and chatty, but I was trying to give some hopefully useful information. I really enjoy playing this game, even though when we think like, or when I think card collecting, I'm like, oh, that's not really my thing. That's not anything I'm really into. But because it's 1, digital cards, so obviously it's very easy and convenient. There's no physical cards. And 2, because it's Disney, I actually really love this. I mean, I'm a Disney nut, so I wanted to give this a chance. My best friend and I gave this a chance, and we ended up loving this. We're like both obsessed with this game. It's a lot of fun. So if you're a Disney fan, maybe looking for something new that's different than like a typical like action game, this might be the way to go. This might be something new and fun for you to try. So if you do try it, or if you have tried it, maybe you're a current player, please let me know what you think. And not just like, you know, stuff that you love, but I'm also interested to hear people's like real opinions, you know, like what do you think they could improve on in the game, or maybe some features you don't care for, but also of course, what are things that you love about the game, and what are your favorite cards? Because I have like, okay, let me give you an example. The Royal Romance set, some of my absolute favorite cards. And then I also love anything Nightmare Before Christmas. There's one. And I also have some Christmas cards and Valentine's and Muppets. So those are all some of my absolute favorite cards in the whole game. So thank you very much for watching, you guys. If anybody has played or does end up trying this Disney Collect by Topps game, please feel free to share any of your thoughts about that down in the comments, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.